All right, from gas to meat to clothes, doesn't it just feel like everything is more expensive? The cost of living in the U.S. rose in September, according to the Labor Department. The Consumer Price Index rose 0.4% last month, and that was more than expected, up 5.4%. Prices also increased on an annual basis there to that number, and that's the biggest jump since 1991.
So we want to bring in Sacramento State finance professor Sanjay Varshney. And Sanjay, thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. So first of all, let's talk about the cause of the inflation.
Multiple causes, not just one. So first, clearly a lot of people have more money in their pockets now, and the demand side of the cycle has been very strong. So more people are buying stuff, doesn't matter whether it's in the grocery stores or in the malls. So a lot more money chasing goods and supplies and services. Second, we are clearly seeing a major supply chain disruption going on globally. China has slowed down in growth. Many of their factories had to close because of an energy shortage. Vietnam had to shut down because of the COVID crisis. To a large extent, United States depends very heavily on these countries for many of the goods that you see, for example, in the stores here, like Target, Walmart, Costco. And that supply chain has been disrupted pretty badly for two reasons. Number one, the cost of containers and the shipping costs have gone up more than 5 times for stuff that's coming over from China to the United States. And secondly, there's a huge labor shortage, not just in our country, but globally. Whether it's truck drivers, whether it's folks basically working at the ports. So that has resulted in a lot of labor wages going up. And that has added to inflation. And so there's a lot of factors, like I said, that are compounding into the prices of a lot of things going up in the United States.
Well, and let's talk about Thanksgiving, the next major holiday coming up. Nearly every ingredient from the turkey to the after-dinner coffee is expected to cost more, right?
Absolutely. Inflation is upward of 5%, and we have not seen this in more than 15 years. The last time we were worried about inflation was actually in the early 1980s, when inflation was double-digit. Unemployment was double-digit. We call that stagflation because with high inflation, the economy was actually shrinking. So right now, there are concerns about the prices going up, and Thanksgiving is going to be a very expensive one for many people. And I think Christmas might be worse because the shelves are empty already.
Yeah, and as we're trying to pinch our pennies and wonder how long we'll have to do that for, what is your expectation, how long the high prices will last?
This is not going to be resolved in the next few weeks because when we see stubborn inflation like 5% plus consistently for several months and the supply chain disruption, the way we are seeing it right now, this is going to take a few months to sort out because, like I said, there's a lot of ships, cargo boats, all parked outside of Los Angeles, at Long Beach, for example, still waiting to be unloaded. So these disruptions are not easy to get through. And I would not raise our hopes that, by the way, that by Christmas, everything will be great again.
Yeah, no quick fix, it sounds like. Well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Anytime.